Hi everybody, I'm Khaki Jeter. This is my article review presentation. To get started, my article, the title was Move to Learn and Learn to Move, Prioritizing Physical Activity in the Early Childhood Program. To summarize this article it focused on the importance of the physical movement in the early childhood setting. There's all these theories about little ones and should we focus on them being physical or is it more important with the academics? Um, the earlier that a child can begin to be physical and start incorporating those habits into their life, the better off they're going to be. In the very beginning of this, it stated that our country has it is already inclined the childhood obesity in our country, um, which is crazy to me because I think about my own personal children and my children at school, and I just hate to see that they're already suffering with something like that. And a lot of it is out of their control. It may be a genetic thing, or it could just be, they just have not been instilled yet with those physical activity, habits in their life. So it just struck me as so crazy to know that, obesity can happen so early. And our goal through this article is to go ahead and get them away from the iPads, get them away from the videos, get them away from the TV, and let's get them moving. Let's start teaching them how to be healthy from the very beginning. Another thing that stuck out to me was that children in early childhood are supposed to have 180 minutes of intense physical activity every day. I don't know about most of you, but the school that I'm in is pre-K through fourth grade, so it's hard for my kids to get that much physical activity. We have 2 recesses every day, which is about 20 minutes long, so there's about 40 minutes. And then 2 days a week we have gym, which is 30 minutes. So throughout the day, they're not really getting that intense physical activity that they need. They may be playing or we may be having center time, but they're not getting that intense physical activity. So through this article, it kind of gives you ways to incorporate those physical activities and to help motivate your students and help get them excited about being healthy. One of the main reasons I chose this article is just I'm just curious about the physical activity. I see through my students, I can how you can just tell when your children have had enough. And with pre-K, we do a lot of playing in the centers. But there's times where we sit down. There's times that we read a story, and they lose that focus so fast. And so it's important to have those things available for them to kind of redirect them and get them back to where they need to be so that they can learn. But I just wanted to know, how can we help these children be physical, and what can we do? The way that I feel like it provided to enhance my teaching and my parenting, it just gave so many wonderful ideas that you could carry into the classroom or at home with you. One of the things that it really stressed on was the importance of professionals and professional development available for the teachers. I think sometimes, administration will say, we need this, do this, but then they don't really follow through on giving you the support you need to complete those tasks. So this article was very suggested that you should have professional developments. Teach your teachers how to teach physical activity. Don't just say, do it. Have those people there to call upon and to help your teachers when they need help. As a parent, I feel like it really made me realize that from the moment you come home with these babies from the hospital, that you need to go ahead and start teaching these habits. Don't always, go to the TV. Don't always say, you can have iPad time. Let's get these kids. Let's get them outside. Let's go on a hike. Let's play tag. Let's do these kinds of things. Another thing that it said that I never really thought about was that teachers and parents both need to be involved. So when I go to recess, there's times that we sit down. There's times that I walk around, but I never really play. And so it stresses the importance of, if you want these kids to be healthy, if you want them to be active, and then you need to model it. You need to be that adult in their life that can show them, hey, exercise is fun. Exercise is great. It's going to benefit you in your health and in your academics and in your development. But you have to be willing to get down and do it with them, to show them that, as an adult, it's important for us too. But, they may not have somebody at home showing them that. So we want to show them as their teachers that we can do it too. And if we can do it, of course they can do it. My critique on this article, I just feel like it met every question that I had. He did a really good job of breaking it up into sections, really explaining, what needed to be done and how you can do this and make it relevant to a teacher's life. Um, he really did a good job of catching my attention soon with the Move to Learn, because Move to Learn is one of the things that I do in my classroom, online. If it's raining outside, we'll pull up Move to Learn and we'll do some dances and we'll get active. And, I just want that to be part of my everyday routine. And that's what I'm going to strive to do, is to just really take all his advice and all his suggestions and use them in my classroom to make my kids physical beings from the very beginning.